Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Scott 35 Wednesday editions. This is going to be all my cards from the interwebs that I picked up since the show. Some of them I had ordered before the show. First is going to be, let's see here, all the, this is, so I got in some breaks. Before y'all start, I really think we always have to be evolving, and the way the prices are now, you have to look. If you want to get some modern cards, sometimes you can get in the breaks and make out pretty well. Just depends on what you're looking for. If you're getting in them to hit the big ones, don't overpay. Try to get in the ones that mail all cards and get out of it when you can. So that's what I did. I use Hobby Legends on eBay. I'll leave a link down in the description. He mails out all cards. He mails out penny sleeves. He does all kinds of stuff. So first was a Leaf. I'm really not a big Leaf fan, but Johnny Bench got it in it cheap. So I got that. Again, I got to find a place. I've been cleaning up, and it seems like I clean up, and something goes right to where I cleaned up at. Next, I'm not going to go through all of these, but Pete Alonso, couple of bucks, picked up a whole slew of Bowmans. I like to fill a whole page out. I'll take 9 and then I'll put the rest up on my sales group. Next is going to be Kyle Teal, which is this will be a prospect card if I'm not. Yep. So this is Bowman Prospects. Again, I'll pull out 9, set the rest up. He's now up. I think next year, I don't think he's going to have enough at bats. He's not doing bad this year. I'm really happy with him. UVA guy. And then I don't believe I got any refractors. I don't see any. But I did get hit some chromium in it as well. That one I had not paid up, but was a little bit more than Pete's. I was shocked. I lost one because I will not overpay. I did hit this. He was number 22 on the top 100. I did not know he was that high. Just happy to have him. And then I got Greatness loading 3 of those. Cal Teal. He was drafted by the Boston Red Sox, traded this year to the White Sox, and now they're starting catcher. It looks like. Next, Soto again, a couple of bucks, picked up all of them. I'll pull out 9, send the rest on its way. Again, Topps Chromium. Let me make sure. Didn't see any refractors, but I'm always checking. Pete Alonso, Topps Chromium. Power Players, pretty cool insert. 3 of those. The Ray Waves. So this one was not. There was Hobby plus Mega, I think. These are only in retail. And then might have been some blasters too, because I got 4 of whatever they're calling these now. Blocks. I used to call them Prism. So, and and this one here, if you check the background, it's called Scoreboard Background. This would, if I was selling this would pay for everything that I just showed you. It's a really tough hit. I think it's a case hit, and then to get it, your player, really tough hit. So I was really happy with that. Really happy with what he does. And even when you miss, he'll send you usually a pack of cards or or something like that. When you're going for the high end, I'll do high end like 10 hockey. I am never going to buy a box of that. So I'll do a case break and I usually whiff. And I'm not going to overpay on that either. So he'll send me a pack of cards. Again, I don't do a lot. Usually when a new product comes out, I'll jump on it and see what I can get. I was trying to get Finest, and I kept getting out of that. I did buy off of eBay. This was a throw-in, wrong year card, but I bought a set, a team set. I believe. Let me get my cheater. I don't want to lie to you. Yeah, 2000 team set. So just it was missing a couple of cards. I don't know what the guy thought was a team set. So I went on Sport Lots, bought those for like 20 cents each, and I think it was 3 of them, like for a couple bucks mailed to me. And I still need to get to trade it for that one. I have like 2 or 3 of those, but it was just easier just to buy the whole team set. This one I've had forever. Broker retail box. Got this. I was saying, you spend the same much on retail as you do for a hobby. You probably get more out of it, and you still get some hits. So out of 150, it's a pitcher. Richard Fitz, I think. It's either Fitz or Pitts. I am still this year not as bad as 2020, but man, this year I'm having a heck of a time reading names on these cards. I am really bad. I think my eyesight is starting to. I'm going to have to invest in cheaters, I believe. So next is a living set, Cam Smith. I think it's Wei Song Kim and Matt Shaw. Next is going to be Tops Now. I think I got them all grouped together. And this is just historical. You guys that are into history, Jen Paul, first woman MLB umpire. She probably didn't have their best night behind the plate, but congratulations to her for breaking that glass ceiling. Pete Alonso breaking down Strawberry's team home run record, team for career. The Mets hitting 7 solo home runs in a game. I think that's one of those now cards I got sent to me for buying a team set at the beginning of the year or whatever. I didn't buy a team set, so I must have bought that. I don't know why. It's got Soto on it, so but usually I only buy the Pete Alonso's. Cal Raleigh and King Griffey Jr. So Cal Raleigh breaking King Griffey's team season record. Pete Alonso All-Star game. David Wright jersey retired. This is Nick Kurtz. This is his rookie card. So this is his first when he hit the all those home runs. Kyle Teal call-up card. And then Pete Alonso, I believe this is the RBI card. So happy to add those to, and I'm always looking for different ways. To me, there's around 1,000 to 2,000 cards printed. If it's something huge, probably the Big Amish one, that one was probably double that. But even then, 4,000 cards, that's not a lot. That's not a big printing. And usually it goes to collectors. You'll have a handful of guys that'll buy a bunch of them if it's like you can get a auto or something. They try to hit that auto, which I find kind of ridiculous. I've gotten into, thanks to my man Ed Westergriff, the instants on Panini. So if you like college football, they do have NIL. So trying to Sabrina Ionescu. Let's see. This is a Fever card. I don't know what this one's for. Oh, for being the Cup champions. I didn't really understand that. It was kind of like the NBA thing they did. Sophie Cunningham, which is out for the year. This is from the picture of the incident with Sophie Cunningham. Somebody who I think gets no pub Paige Buchers, which looks sneakily really like one of my best friend's daughter. Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair. Now we're going to get back into Tops Now wrestling. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. I forget when I say Alexa, my Alexa answers me. Jade Carhill winning over in Saudi Arabia, I think. I got 2 of these evolutions. I don't know why. Tops Now from the Women's Evolution Night, which I don't like how they did that. Wasn't a great fan. CM Punk and John Cena, Night of Champions. CM Punk fan. Never been a huge Cena fan. This is golf. Now on upperdeck.com, they do digital packs, but the hits you can order, and you gotta get so many of the base together. I still don't really understand how that works. If anybody wants to tell me, Patrick Rodriguez, blue. I just have fun on there. Jade Carhill. When I can't afford stuff, I go in there and start trying to trade and create some things. The bunny, which I don't think she's with them anymore. This is a new arrival. Mina Shirakawa, which has been doing big things with them. She comes from Stardom, Japan, same place as Suka and all those Japanese wrestlers. Julia. This is from this is the Death Riders, I believe 21625. I don't think this is from, I think this is Australia. Another new arrivals, Dikla. She's a strange one. Good wrestler, though. Timeless, Tony Storm. And they're just like tops. So when something happens, they have AEW. They make cards. I got that for MJF. Monet. Mercedes Monet, one of my favorite wrestlers. Human Beings. Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega, which they've wrestled each other all over the world. 2 of the Death Riders, so one of those will be going away, if not both. Rated R Superstar Cope. And what is this? I'm not even going to start to read that. So these are all instants after big matches on Upper Deck. Same as Tops. I think they're pretty inspiring. Oh, I got doubles on some of these. Another Will Ospreay and same one I couldn't pronounce a minute ago. And then I got one numbered to 50 of Mercedes Monet. Tony Storm before she was timeless. Had that one for a while on there. Buddy Matthews. This is off the Allure tag team. I forget what that. I think that's Steel Chair. I love these color flows, man. They're really nice. Crash Wheeler. This one is White Diamond, I think that's what it's called. I love that Upper Deck puts on the back. My eyes are not what they used to be. This is Colton Gunn out of 100. That's the Pile Driver. Orange Cassidy, another one not a big fan of. Not a big fan of the gimmick. Ortiz. John Silver. Kenny Omega. This is Isaiah Cassidy, and this is a cut. It's called what the cut's called, but it's a Stars Future. Not all of them are cuts. That's why I was saying that. This is awesome. I'm surprised WWE didn't have that copyright. Monet. Will Ospreay. This guy's pretty good in the ring. I like watching him wrestle. Sometimes they do a little too much bouncy in the ring in AEW for me, but they're not too bad. Straps, Ricky Starks, and Big Bill, I think calls himself over there. Man, I got a lot of AEW. I look for AEW when I'm at shows. I just don't find it. The last one was quite more than I've seen Bryan Danielson. The other half of FDR. Pat Buck. Black Rainbow of the Allure. Those are really nice, those Black Rainbows. Here's another one. Cage, Christian Cage. I believe this is the AEW logo. And I did get a pulled a PMG of him that I'm sending to get graded. John Moxley logo. AEW. Stealing from ECW. This one is in action and has the AEW logo. Rosa, really like her. She's been around a little bit. Now on Panini, I should have had this up. These two with closer to the other one. They do MLW, which is a smaller but growing brand. A lot of you see a lot of guys getting into NXT, and some of them over to there. Well, these came from NXT. So, and this is, she got to keep her name, Shotzi, which is all over the place. She is wrestling in every indie, everywhere. If there's a wrestling event, she's going to be there. Speaking of that, WrestleCade is here in Winston-Salem. We're pretty much going. So these are now going to be some Mike O LLC. So this is the Prism for Soto. Top's Finest. uncommon. Soto. Jacob Wilson, common. I'll be sending that in to get graded to put with his rookies. Somebody I've been picking up, another player I've been picking up, James Wood. And this is a common. Acuna for the Mets. That's the uncommon. And he is up on the, since he went down, now he's back up since they put 2 more spots on the roster. This is the one Soto uncommon. Man, see, y'all want to talk crap in his first 6 weeks of the year. I don't hear anybody saying anything now about him. So this is, I really like this insert this year debut. Another great insert. What is this called? Creature or something? Creative Nature. Creative something like that. I can't read it. Creator. Okay, there we go. I can see it on the screen now. Juan Soto. I want to put them in plastic because I don't know when I want to show them. Here's the James Wood debut. James Wood uncommon. And this is going to be the uncommon pink for Woods. Again, I want to thank Mike O. And that one is at a 300 for, doing this type of thing when he buys stuff. So, people in his group he gets to get rid of stuff at a good price, and we get to purchase at a good price. Nick Kurtz, I think this is his first pack pulled card. To me, you want to call it as a true rookie, go right ahead, but not till he comes out in the update. Then that'll be his true rookie. Common. Soto. To me, it is a rookie card. Let me just say that. And this one is. So this is where I'm going to be starting my eBay purchases. Just a royal blue of Alonso, Duvall, Tatis I needed. This is going to be the gold number 2023 of Pete. I think that's the checklist. It is for that year. Placata. My dad loves to say that when he watches games. So he hits a home run. He likes watching MLB. So got the Pete. One I didn't have. This is the silver foil, I believe. I mean, Tops, please. I mean, y'all are driving me crazy this year with all these different things. Great 8. Purple 250 for this. Already graded. Crazy price. Got it non-graded. Which, surprisingly for Pete rookie cards, it's kind of hard to find. This is the Bowman Chrome Atomic of the Arizona out of 150. Again, you find that most of the time. This is Walk This Way short print from opening day. Another tough hit. Got a good deal on that one. Jumped on that. The Orange Classic number 225. Topps Chrome. This one I thought I had, but obviously I didn't, or I didn't have it wrote down. This is from Score, rookie year, rookie card, oversized head. It is, I knew it had a number on it. Numbered to 50. I know when that first year, I couldn't touch them. Um, Found that one, picked her up. Purple Tribute, uh, not rookie, just one I didn't have to 50. Then we're going to get into a mem card here that has the day the game he played in on it. 2021 tribute. I thought this one was, it is numbered to 50. Purple again. Numbered to 299. This is going to be a tier 1, which this was tier 1 little story. First box I ever opened of high end stuff was tier 1. Now you would laugh at tier 1 being a high end product. $2.99. Let's see. I'm going to show this real quick. I've shown this before a couple of times. They wouldn't grade this, so I just picked it up off of eBay, paid about $5 more than I would get it graded, and got probably the grade I would have got for the Focus. 8 on the sticker. Publication International Gary Carter stickers. Him batting from 1990. There we go. Again, they wouldn't grade it for me. They graded it for that person. So now I have it in my, now I have it, but I ain't got to worry about it. This is going to be Topps Chrome Black, one of my favorite series, numbered out of 50. It's the gold. It's a lot of different colors going on. So Topps Chrome Black is the series. It's the gold out of 50. And it is a 22. Next is going to be Polished Gems. This is a Bowman Platinum, numbered out of 50. I don't know what this one is called, but it's numbered out of 50. Really getting some nice autos. This was another rookie card I didn't have of him, numbered to 499, Bowman Chrome. I think it's just the refractor. So this one will be going to PSA, get graded with his other rookies that are not autographed. Don't really get autographed stuff graded. I just find that defeats the purpose. I don't understand grading autographs. I did for a while just because everybody else was doing it, and I'm my own person. Last but not least, one of my favorite all-time ball players, Joe. So, story on this, beautiful card. So, I was putting some cards in my spreadsheet for Pete Alonso, and I came across this wording. Couldn't find a Pete, but the Hojo popped up on eBay. Jumped on it. I think I paid $35 shipped. Beautiful card. It's out of Heritage, I believe, this year. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might be Archives. Hold on one second. I can tell you. Archives. I have to start thinking about So it's 1958 Topps TV Westerns autograph. So, so they're not doing Throwback Thursday, but in archives they're stealing some of. I have some westerns out of cards of these. Um, I know I've got a couple. So, boom. There you have it. That's my cards for this basically month of August. Now that September has started, I'll start stacking them up. And when I get a chance, I will show them. Thank y'all for hanging in there with me. Until next time, welcome to my new subscribers. And please like, subscribe if you haven't. And until next time, see ya.